Hi, it's Joanna from FDomes. Today we are in Monticello, which is around 2 hours drive from New York. Well, 2 hours it took us to get from the JFK airport to the unique escapes. What is the most surprising thing, for me at least, that I always imagined New York as like, the Big Apple, crowded, huge buildings, and it is like this. But then 2 hours drive from the New York City, from Manhattan, you find yourself nestled in this beautiful, colorful forest, no people. It's like totally a unique escape. It was back in 2020 when Ruben first contacted me, and since then it's been 4 years now, but the order for the domes was placed in September as well, 2021. So it took us a year to get all the permissions and everything sorted. Why? Well, we didn't know back then that New York is quite troublesome when it comes to permissions. So the FDomes team, including the engineers and the architects, worked along with Ruben, Juliana and Vincent and their architects and engineers to make this amazing spot even possible. We've been exchanging emails. We were having calls. I remember being on Zoom with the engineers, with the guys, the owners of the resort. And actually, what was quite surprising for me is that the domes had to fall under the building code, but we succeeded, as you can see. So what we did, we applied a triple insulation plus to achieve the R value that was required by the state. Then we had to work over the framework. We had to adjust the frame, adjust the structure. But as we manufacture the domes at our own facilities, we were able to meet all the requirements that Juliana, Vincent and Ruben and their engineering team were sending us. So now we are standing in front of one of the 4 domes. We have here 2 FDomes 50s and 2 FDomes 75. So around 500 square feet and 800 square feet domes. They're all designed in different styles. We have the modern luxury, we have rose all day, and 2 more that I will tell you about later on. So let's just first go and check the rose all day. So it's the first time when I see the domes actually from the inside. I have never been here, so let's go and check it out. Well, rose is actually all around this dome, and I love it. What I have to tell you is that each dome was designed by Juliana. So Vincent told me that the interior design are Juliana's babies, so I love it. Again, it's because I'm speechless. Like, it's the first time I see these domes in real life, in flesh, after such a long process and being in touch with the guys. The modules were built by the owners of the resort. We have a fully equipped kitchen, we have a bathroom, a bedroom, a loft, and it's also in the centerpiece of the dome. So when we walk around, we will see different spaces of the dome created by this cubicle inside that was built by Ruben, Vincent and Juliana. Let's take a walk. Next to each dome, you have a dedicated fire pit area. So there are swings and there are like chairs, and you can have a cool time next to the forest, enjoying in the evening. And if you're lucky, and it's not that hard to be lucky here with this, you can find some friends. We've been accompanied by deer throughout our stay, and it's simply amazing because they are not afraid. They are just like, well, they are the owners of this site, I would say, along with Ruben, Vincent and Juliana. So this is their spot. They're very friendly, and yeah, if you're lucky, they can accompany you when you're sitting at the fire pit or taking a morning stroll. As a huge fan of the Agent 007, I just couldn't wait to see the dome right behind me. So it's also my first time in this dome, and I just can't wait to see it. I hope maybe Daniel Craig is there. Okay, black door. Whoa. Wow, that's modern. I love it. Okay, it's black. Where is Daniel? Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. So cool. Oh my God, so cool. Yeah, and there is martini. Oh. There are like martini glasses here. How is it? Shake and not stir. Whoa. Well, unfortunately, there is no Daniel, but the design, he would love it for sure. And what I love is that each dome is pet friendly. So you actually have the beds for dogs or cats, and you have this designated space for your pets. I'm sorry, like I'm just like so overwhelmed with what I see. Oh, even the bathroom is black and white. Come on. And the shower is massive, like Bond style massive. You know what I mean. Yeah, nice. A leather couch. Well, I think I will stay here and wait. Maybe Daniel will apparently come over. And yeah, and if not, maybe I will just welcome the new guests that are coming over here. But yeah, that is the 007 experience indeed. Perfect. And as we are glamping people, because we are from FDomes, we stayed at the dome Nature Lovers. And this is the dome that is accessible for people with disabilities. So it has a ramp instead of stairs when you enter. Very solid, very nice. And all the interior is adjusted for people on wheelchairs. Well, it's quite a mess there, so sorry for that, but we stayed there, so there are like our bags all over the place. But well, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't take you there to show you the interior. So let's go, come on. As you can see, at the entrance to each dome there is a mosquito net, very smartly thought, magnetic, so that as we are in the forest there are no mosquitoes or insects getting in, but you can come in. Nice, right? I love it. Again, I just overuse the word I love it here. But well, I really do. And what I have here, it's a book prepared by Juliana, Vincent and Ruben. Each dome has actually, and I didn't know this until now when I was visiting the domes, that each dome has different style, like different color of this book even. So many details, like such an attention to details. But why is this book so important? It has all the information about the unique escapes, about the crucial information like the Wi-Fi password and the recommendations, or where to go, where to eat. There are different restaurants recommended for breakfast, for lunches, the supermarkets, fast food, basically like a knowledge book here, all in. And you know where to go if you want to see some wineries and breweries. So even though we are 2 hours drive from Manhattan and we are in the middle of the forest, actually the Monticello town is very close, and I didn't know that it has so much to offer. So if you're a golf enthusiast, if you want to go to spa, or if you're traveling with your family, so there are like some attractions for kids. And yeah, we didn't know about it, so this book was extremely useful and it was very well thought. And again, attention to details. I have a green one because we are in the nature lovers, and this dark wood and the green combination is really what brings the nature in the forest to my mind. So I really enjoyed that we stayed in this particular dome. It's so nice and cozy, even though it's like, you know, quite cool outside already. We are in the shoulder season. And this side tables, Juliana, sorry, I'm taking them home. We visited 3 out of 4 available domes at the Unique Escapes New York. And I don't know how about you, but I loved it again. And the funny fact, well, maybe not that funny, but for us it was very surprising, is that what we found out from the book I told you about is that very close from here there was a first Woodstock festival in '69. So we managed to visit the site, learn a bit about the history of Woodstock. Well, the idea is like, even if you're in the middle of the forest, the Unique Escapes give you a vast variety of different attractions. One being a must visit, so the Woodstock Museum. It was a great stay. Thank you, Juliana, Vincent, Ruben, for having us here, for making this available for us. And for me, personally, it was very touching because I know how much time we spent together over this project, but also since the project was launched and even the domes are here up and running, we are always in touch. And I truly appreciate the fact that apart from being just like a manufacturer and a client, we become friends. And this is the biggest and the warmest feeling I have when being here, that I'm actually visiting my friend's resort. So thank you. And see you soon somewhere else in some other domes.